Hi guys, and welcome to Love is a Game. It is a game that's a demo that will never become a game. Because it's a failed Kickstarter, or kind of. They funded it 100%, but because of some reasons, this game will never be. They refunded everyone. I don't know, because I found this game after the Kickstarter drama, but all I know is that they weren't able to release the game, and only the demo exists. So I thought, instead of the memory dying of Love is a Game, I want to make the memory continue a little bit longer. I mean, it's gonna be a sad memory because this game will never be, but you know, it kind of like, hey, if I play it, the memory will live on like a little bit longer, maybe like a week or something, but just, you know, it's the thought that counts. New game. First name. Ooh, I love doing these. Yes, for choices. My name is MeliZ. Booty. I love this. Because I always put booty. MeliZ is a recent college graduate who works at a small cafe. Oh my god, please, I want that. And lives alone in her childhood home, lonesome and suffocated by the tedium of working an unfulfilling job. Are you kidding? Coffee shop? Hell yes. Like if it's our own. Our heroine found a quiet joy in Otome games. Why is this me? With a few friends and non-existent love life, she has grown attached to the happiness brought by romance novels. Why is this me? Why is this me? Is this... Play prologue. Be careful what you wish for. Ooh! I glanced at the clock on the wall for what must have been the millionth time since my shift started. I like how my voice changes when I voice act for these. Yes, I can go home now. I hurry behind the counter and slip off my apron. You're done? I jumped at the sound of my boss's voice right behind me. Uh-oh, he doesn't sound happy. Why does he always sneak up on me like this? Slowly, I turn around and try to smile at him. He looks pissed. Always so quick to just run out. He scoffs and frowns at me. Not this again. Well... I pause as he folds his arms and glares at me. The schedule says my shift ends at 5 p.m. I feel myself growing nervous as my boss glares at me. I just have to cash in my tips and then I can go home. Here's the cash tips for today. I hand my boss the wad of bills from the front pouch of my apron and follow him to the cash register. He counts the money before handing me back a single bill. This is barely anything. And the tips from the customers who paid with a card? My boss sneers at me. I thought you were in a rush. I'll total it up later. He did this yesterday too. I don't... Before I can say another word, he turns around and walks away. Ugh, rude. I guess I'll get the rest of my tips at the end of the week. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. As soon as I walk out of the cafe, I check the notifications on my phone. I seen it blinking at work and had a feeling about what it was. Yes! A slight smile spreads across my face. The anniversary story is finally out. It's been 1 year since the release of the game. My excitement fades slightly as I notice the price and realize I'm faced with an all too familiar decision. I kind of wanted to grab dinner on the way home. I glanced back at my phone, but I've been waiting for the anniversary sub-story all month. Ooh, by the anniversary I'm sorry, I'm weak. You have to. I really want to read the story. Just as I purchase the story, my stomach growls. Crap. I have some leftovers at home, right? Yeah, that's where it ends up. I know the feeling all too well. It's either you're gonna get your boys or you're gonna eat at home. You're gonna eat at home. Finally, home. I sit down on my bed with my dinner and start up the game on my phone. Yeah! After I graduated college, my parents finally bought their dream house on the beach. They were kind enough to let me live in my childhood home while I paid off my loans, found a job, and got my feet on the ground. Since then, this is how I spend my evenings. Playing Otome games. Just like I am now. Okay. My current favorite is the one I'm playing tonight. There's the tsundere, Alistair. Idiot. I'm trying to say that I like you. Oh wow, that is hella tsundere. Like, that is like cliche tsundere. The childhood friend Jin. Remember, we made a- That's- oh, this is so cliche. Yeah, we made a promise. The ambitious Faust. I want you to introduce you as my fiance. Oof, you've every game has a guy like that. The flirt Dimitri. You could let me comfort you. Ooh. Yeah, we all know this. The sweetheart Milo. I'll be the one who makes you smile. In the cold but how many guys? In the cold but secretly romantic Enzo. You've taught me what it means to care about someone. And it's so funny because these are like the cliches of all Otome games. You always have these set of guys. I can't even decide who's my favorite is, but at least with Otome games, I can just buy all their stories. I phrased as I realized what I just thought. That's kind of sad. Wow, it's been a whole year since I found this game. I stare blankly at my phone. What does it say about me that this is the only thing I look forward to? So I was like, okay, like, I've been around the block with Otome games. This sounds really familiar. I gaze out the window at the new dark sky. I thought after I got out of college, I'd have everything together. A great job, money, and maybe I'd even fall in love. Fucking society lied. The light from my phone screen continues to cast a glow on my bedroom ceiling. But the only good thing in my life right now is this game. Fuck, that's a mood. I read the words, I love you, MeliZ, displayed on my phone. I have that in so many games. Yeah, I've seen that phrase so many times. They're not real. My chest grows tight and I look away from the game. No, man, they're real. If they're real to you, they're real. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what society says. Don't worry. The only people that make me happy are fictional. I find myself imagining what my life would be like if I lived in the game, if I was part of their world. Oh, is that what we're gonna do? I wish they were real, or the guys are gonna become real. It's either we go in the game or they come out of the game. It's one or the other. It's always that. Cliches. I sigh again and quit out of the game. Don't quit! You need to finish the game in one night. What are you doing? Yeah, right. I need a reality check. If I really feel this way, I should put some effort into making my life better instead of wishing for the impossible. It's not wishing for the impossible, just play the game all night. I switch off the lamp beside my bed and crawl under the covers. I open up the game one more time to look at the start screen. Just start it! Good night, guys. Beep, 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 beep. Ugh. Rays of sunlight shine through the curtains, casting a glow across my bed. I roll over to my side and spot my phone just where I left it. I look at the background, an illustration of all the guys from the game. Good morning. I feel a smile tugging at the corners of my mouth as I remember the story I'd read last night. Oh, so she did read on last night. I knew it. That's my girl. Ugh, that ending. I clutch my phone close to my chest. I kind of want to reread it. I'm about to start up the game when I notice the time. It's that late already? I scramble out of the bed, tripping as my feet tangle in the blanket I kicked off the bed while I was asleep. Ugh. Ouch. I've gotta hurry if I'm going to make it to work on time. I shake myself loose from the blanket and hurry to get ready as quickly as possible. I got dressed and fixed my hair in a rush, but I'm still running behind. I check the time again and start walking a little faster. If I hurry fast enough, I should make it. As I shift from foot to foot, I stare at the red "Do Not Cross" light, waiting for it to change. Ooh. It's the white hair. It's the white hair. It gets me every time. Why do they do this to me? The white silver hair, blue eyes, or green eyes, or red eyes. They always get me. I just can't. Cough. Oh my god, and that look. It looks like Sashomaru with a mixture of Zen and a mixture of Jumin. I just can't. Oh my god, and a mixture of like which other fucking... I can't. Okay. My eyes fall on a man standing below the crossing light on the other side of the street. For some reason, I find myself unable to look away. He readjusts his jacket, tugging at the collar. Collar, yes. He looks so cool. He's a tsundere. I'm calling it. Huh? He catches me looking at him and I feel my heart flooding in my chest. Fluting? fluting my cheeks. Oh god, I was staring. What the hell is wrong with me? Yep, that's the look I get too, man. I peek at him again out of the corner of my eye. Huh? He turned his face away from me, but I could still see that he's eyeing me, looking confused. He's disinterested. Is he trying to appear disinterested? Just as the crosswalk light turns to walk, the man hurries off. He wasn't waiting to cross? I watch him dart into the nearby bookstore before realizing that the light has already started counting down. Never mind that, I gotta hurry. I start running to make it across the street before the crosswalk light turns red again. Oh my god, it's disintegrate. Oh my god. I checked the time on my phone. Crap. It's later than I thought, and now I only have 20 minutes before my shift starts. I could take a shortcut if I cut through the park diagonally. I'll get there faster. How many minutes left? I glanced down at the time again to see that I still have a good 15 minutes left. Phew. I can definitely make it at this rate. Trip. My foot catches on something and I tumble forward as I shut my eyes and brace for the impact. I feel something break my fall. Cliché. Ooh. I squint one eye and open and see a ton of hair sticking out in front of me. I blink in horror as I realize I've tripped and landed on someone. I'm so sorry. I shout an apology as he rubs his eyes sleepily. Run. Damn it, lady. Oh god, it's still silver. It's still silver. And silver eyes. No! The man flushes open an eyes and glares at me. Uh-oh, he's mad. Suddenly, I find myself frozen as I stare at his eyes. He looks kind of familiar. Don't you watch where the hell you're going? I'm sorry, I didn't mean... The man has already closed his eyes again, and his lips that were previously curled into a snarl have relaxed. His chest rises up and down slowly with heavy breaths. Is he... I blink and observe him for a second. Snore. Unbelievable! He's asleep? I watch him for a few seconds before I'm sure he's actually fallen asleep. My guilt fades slightly without his imposing glare on me. Who just takes a nap in the middle of the grass? Ah, right! Gotta hurry! I scramble to my feet and begin heading through the park again. What is that? What is that? Soft music reaches my ear. A guitarist is playing on a bench a little way ahead of me. As I get closer, I see a guy standing motionless in front of the musician. Wow, that's so pretty. On a normal day, I would have stopped and listened for a bit, but I feel the pit of my stomach twist as I calculate how many minutes I've left to get to work. Oh no, the classic boy. Good boy. No! As I hurry past the musician, the guy who's listening turns to look at me. Huh? Badum. He's so handsome. My cheeks flush as I catch myself admiring him. But why is he staring at me like that? He smiles at me slightly before turning back to listen to the guitarist. They're all smiling at me, I guess. Okay. No, stop it. I slap myself out of my momentary gaze. I don't have time to be staring at guys. Work starts soon. Once again, I start walking quickly towards the cafe, passing the musician, the dark-haired man. I can't whistle right now. Ooh, okay, look, look, there's a type. He's one of them too. Oh shit! I whip my head around and see someone leaning casually against a tree. When I make eye contact with him, he winks at me. Oh my god, did you see that? He winked at me. I see two women sitting on a bench right behind me, whispering to each other as they fawn over the man. I don't have time for this. I tuck my hair back and continue hurrying to work. I'm almost there. I finally reach the street of the cafe. Yes, at this rate, I'll make it on time. A slight smile spreads across my face and I feel my panic melting away. Just as I breathe a sigh of relief, I overhear a conversation. A man arguing with a waitress in an indoor patio seating. Outdoor. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Sir, if you... I wouldn't be so careless as to forget my wallet. He seems quite flustered as he pats his pockets. The waitress watches him with her arms crossed on her lips drawn into a tight line. Yikes, he looks kind of scary. As I get closer, I see that he's searching the same pockets he's already looked in. His fingers twitch with frustration. Poor guy. Before I can think about what I'm doing, I jog up to the patio railing. Oh god, he's cute! What is this game? No! I thought he had a scarf. I was gonna lose it if he actually had a scarf. Okay, hey. Both turned to look at me with slightly confused expressions. Here, I got it. I see that the man only has the coffee in front of him and snatch off a 5 out of my wallet, lean over the railing. I place the bill on the table. You just got the coffee, right? I don't need... The man seems even more flustered as he watches the waitress take the money from me. She shrugs and heads back inside. It happened to me more times than I'd like. I tried to reassure him, but his brows knit together as he eyes me. I can't tell if he's irritated or embarrassed. Probably a little bit of both. Miss, at least let me... He starts to talk again, but I've already resumed walking to work. Don't worry about it. I'll call over my shoulder as I check the time. Oh crap, only 3 minutes left. Wait! I ignore him and pick up the pace, hurrying down the sidewalk. It'd be kind of funny if all the guys are like slowly like following. I'm almost there. I slow down as I reach the cafe and lean against the window, trying to catch my breath. Something warm and wet touches my hand. Startled, I look down and see a small puppy jumping on my legs, licking my fingers. I think he likes you. Ooh. We have the cliche blonde with the puppies who's gonna look like a puppy himself, and then... Yep! He is crouched next to the post where the puppy's leash is tied. A warm smile spreads across his face as he watches the dog. I reach down to pet the puppy, but it's already lost interest in me and runs back to the man. He chuckles and gives the puppy a good scratch behind the ears. Oh, he's so friendly. Is there something on my face? He notices me staring and looking up at me and confused. Oh, no, sorry. I see my boss glance at the clock through the window. Excuse me. Oh, hey again, Melly. Close call. He stares at me as I brush the flyaway hairs out of my face. He's so antagonizing. I give up on trying to fix my hair. I can't even imagine how disheveled I look after rushing through my hair and makeup and running to work. Excuse me. Yes, what can I get you? I turn around, prepared to help a customer when I see the guy from outside. Oh, yes? As I look at him, clearly, I feel something stirring in the back of my mind. Why does he look so familiar? Have we met before? I tilt my head as I try to remember. Is he an old classmate? Maybe I knew him as a kid? Are you trying to pick me up? I did not know! He laughs and I feel a smile tugging at my lips as I watch his eyes sparkle happily. His cheeriness is contagious. Sorry, I must have mistaken you for someone else. I apologize, but the guy waves a hand at me. Don't worry about it. Anyways, I just wanted to see if I could get some water for the dog. And an ice mocha for me. He's taking care of the dog? That's so sweet. Yeah, no problem. I start to ring up his drink. Oh, crap. Don't tell me. He doesn't have money. None of them have money. Ah! He's patting his pockets, suddenly looking embarrassed. This guy forgot his wallet too? I'm sure I have it. He's blushing slightly as he continues to dig in his pockets, confusion growing on his face. I just hit the mic as I'm frustrated because I know now I feel like I'm being swindled. It's fine. I can start you a tap if you like. What's your name? He freezes for a moment and then looks up the ceiling, deep in thought. Huh? He bites his lip. Huh? After another few moments, he shrugs and flashes an apologetic grin. I guess I'll just take the water for the dog then. Does he not want to give me his name? I blink with surprise but grab him a bowl and fill it with water. No, he's generally seemed confused. I hand him the bowl and he takes it and glances at my name tag. Molly, what a cute name. He is a character from the game that came to real life and now I gotta take care of them in the house. Dandelion all over again. My cheeks flush at his compliment. Anyways, thanks. He waves at me before heading outside the cafe and setting the bowl down in front of the puppy. I find myself watching them as he crouches next to the puppy, smiling. Huh? Something clicks in my thoughts. Hey, that kind of looks like... I fumble in my pocket for my phone and begin flipping through the saved screenshots. Oh my god. My finger freezes over one of the pictures from the Otome game. It's a picture of Milo petting a stray. With a shaking hand, I hold my phone up side by side with the guy outside. I feel my heart stop for a second. It can't be. Before I could think about what I'm doing, I run outside. Oh, hey again, Molly. He stares at me expectantly. Your name isn't by any chance Milo? His eyebrows knit together in confusion for a second before he turns to me, beaming. Yeah, how'd you know? I take a step back. No, it can't be. Do I know you from somewhere? I can't stop looking from the image on my phone to the guy in front of me. His outfit, his hair, his smile. Suddenly I remember all of the guys I've noticed this morning. The cool-looking man at the crosswalk. The abrasive guy I tripped over in the park. The easygoing man who was listening to the musicians. The flirty man who'd winked at me. The well-dressed man who couldn't find his wallet. And finally the friendly guy who got water for a stray. Oh god. It can't be all of them. Maya looks at me, concerned, coloring his features. Are you okay? I'm fine. Milo, what does it you do for a living? He falls silent and the same confused expression crosses his face. He seems to think hard about it for a little while. It's weird, I can't seem to... Milo cuts off again, lost in thought. It would be a different case if he just said he was unemployed, but watching him get so confused, it's like he can't remember anything. I realized this, watching him struggle to remember his occupation is the same way he struggled to remember his name. He can't be the same Milo, he just can't. My mind kept on trying to rationalize, but I couldn't argue with what was right in front of me. On the off chance that this is real. Do you, I hesitated for a moment before opening the game on my phone and holding it out to him. Do you recognize this? Milo's eyes grew wide as he looked up the screen of the game. That's... Milo looks like he's beginning to panic. That's me and those other guys. The other guys? He remembers them? Milo looks back at the game. His hands are trembling. I don't know. I mean, I think so. They seem familiar. He begins tapping the screen madly, searching for an explanation. Huh? He freezes as the game shows the background of an in-game Milo's house. That's my room! It really is him. Milo suddenly looks at me terrified. What happened? I recognize this as my house, but I don't know where it is. My heart clenches painfully at his lost look. I'm still having trouble believing this is real. Milo stares deep into the screen of my phone. I look up at the drawing of his room. As I watch him, something dawns on me. What about the other guys? They're probably in the same state of Milo. No real home, no real job, no real money. Milo, I think I can help you. Huh? He tears his eyes away from the game and then looks at me confused. We need to go find your friends. I think I ran into them not too long ago. They're here? His expression brightens for a fleeting moment. But what are you going to do? What am I going to do? Right. I pause and think about it for a second, realizing I don't even know where to start. Look, for now, let's just find them and then we can all try and figure this out, okay? Milo doesn't respond as he stares blankly at the phone. He looks so sad. I feel my heart clenching more the longer I watch his lost expression. Milo, I'm going to help you guys, okay? I rest my hand on his shoulder reassuringly. When Milo looks up at me, he has a familiar smile plastered on his face. Although I'm not too sure whether it's a real smile or it's just putting it on for me, I feel a little less worried. Okay, let's go find them. Fuck work. I left the cafe with Milo after telling my boss that it was my brother and we had a family emergency. Okay, good! Good excuse! Yeah! I feel kind of bad about lying. No, don't. Your boss is an asshole. Well, the family part was a lie, but this really is an emergency. Although I know how important it is to find the guys, there's part of me brimming with happiness. I had to force myself to bite back my smile when I think about how they must feel. They have no home, no money, no idea what's going on. I'm filled with worry as I remember how panicked and lost Milo had looked. This must be so confusing. I jump as I feel Milo grab my shoulder suddenly. Hey, Ellie, I think that's... Milo points ahead at us as the figure exiting an electronics store and I immediately recognize him. That's the guy from the morning. Just as I'm thinking of ways to approach him. Hey, Faust! Milo shouts cheerfully. I see Faust stiffen before slowly looking our way. Yeah. He glares at the both of us. Oh, hello Milo. We know each other, it's great. He crosses his arms, sighing. I don't see why you have to shout though. Oh my god, it's him. It's really Faust. Faust's attention finally falls on me. Oh, you're the woman who paid for my coffee this morning. Eek, those eyes. I know, man, I know. As Milo approaches him, Faust stretches out his hand for a handshake. Milo completely ignores it and goes in for a hug. Faust, I'm so glad to see you. Milo tightens his hug around a frazzled Faust as he tries to squirm free. What do you think you're... I can't hold back my laughter anymore and start snickering. What are you laughing at? Yikes. I immediately stifle my laugh as Faust glares at me. Come on, Faust, don't be so cold. She's gonna help us. Help us? Oh, he doesn't know where he's really from the game, just like Milo. I open my mouth to start explaining, but Milo interrupts. Help us get home, Faust. Look, Milo, Faust still looks slightly irritated, but as he opens his mouth again to continue, he suddenly falls silent. Oh. My heart thuds painfully against my chest as I see Faust's eyes go wide while he tries to figure out where he came from. Just like Milo. Before I can say anything, Faust regains his composure. I suppose this will give me an opportunity to repay you for comforting my coffee this morning. I smile and Milo pats Faust on the shoulder, playfully before we cross the street, heading for the park. We gotta go through all this shit again. Milo and Faust chat behind me as I lead the way, trying to retrace my steps and find the guy I'd run into at the park. The guy? The guys. Yeah, it's so weird, right? I didn't even realize I couldn't figure out where my home or work or where anything was until I really tried to think about it. Well, Milo's really the one doing all the talking. Oh, is that? Oh wait, never mind. That's him. That's not him. I stop in my tracks as I catch sight of a familiar face. I don't even need to check my phone to know who it is. Dimitri! We both shout at the same time. Oh, it's you! His eyes twinkle at me and one side of his mouth twitches up. Oh, god damn it. No, it's not. No. But, I know, honey. I know. Look at her eyes. I know. Oh my god, that look. I bite my lip and try to stop the blush that's flooding my cheeks. Fluting. I already know Dimitri is the flirty type from the game, but experiencing his charm in person is something else entirely. Hello, Dimitri. Milo steps in between Dimitri and I and places his hand on his hips. His mouth curves into a pout as he glares at Dimitri. Are you just going to ignore us? Sigh. His expression falters for a moment, and then his suave grin as he turns away from me and towards his two friends. Apologies, I was distracted. As he says this, he gives me a wink. Oh, yeah. Can't the flirting wait until later, Dimitri? We're trying to sort out some business. It's always business with you, isn't it? What Faust means to say is that something's come up and you need to come with us. Dimitri doesn't seem concerned, in fact. It doesn't look like he's listening to one word Milo says. He's staring at me out of the corner of his eye, giving me that look that clearly says, can you believe this guy? Dimitri! Milo tugs at his arm, but Dimitri isn't taking his eyes off me. We're wasting time, Milo. If Dimitri doesn't want to be as stubborn, then let him stay here. Faust sounds annoyed as he crosses his arms. Faust is right. We can't really afford to waste time. As I think about it, I realize how long it's been since I last spotted Enzo, Jin, and Alistair and start to panic a little. Crap, the longer I wait here, the more likely it is that they've moved on and gone somewhere else. Wait, if this is really Dimitri, the charismatic flirt, an idea crosses my mind. Dimitri, just come with us, please? I wince internally as I force myself to bat my eyelashes and smile at him. Dimitri's eyes widen in surprise before he grins at me. Well, I can't say no. Okay, yeah, this is so fucking cliche. I love it. Ugh, really, Dimitri? It worked. I can't believe it worked. I can feel my heart pounding as I look at the three of them. We continue further into the park, heading back over the route I've passed earlier. My stomach twists in a knot as I look for the faces I noticed this morning. Enzo, Jin, Milo, did you really have to shout? Faust, always the fun police. Guys, now is not really the time. I sigh, trying to tune out their bickering as I scan the park for Jin. He was listening to a musician, right? The faint sound of a guitar strumming reaches my ears. You guys hear that? Hear what? The guitar? Heart racing, I jog across the grass towards the music, but instead of seeing the guitarist with Jin listening, it's the other way around. He's humming and strumming the strings with his fingers while the musician watches and nods. Jin! The music stops as Jin looks up at me. He hands the guitar back to his owner and approaches me. Hey, do we... Jin! We both turn out to shout and see Milo and Dimitri waving. Hello. Hey, Jin. Oh, hi guys. Oh, what are you all doing here? Apparently something happened. But she says she can help us out. I can't read. You have to come with us, Jin. We'll explain later. Jin looks somewhat overwhelmed with all of their talking, but smiles at everyone and shrugs, like, whatever, man, sure. Alright, I'm not totally sure what's going on here, but I trust you guys. He then turns his gaze to me. I don't think we've met. The smile, yeah, his kind smile makes my heart beat faster. He keeps his gaze on me as he smiles and waits for my name. I'm MeliZ. Jin takes my hand in a gentle handshake. That's a lovely name. It's nice to meet you. Hey, don't go stepping on my turf, Jin. Dimitri winks playfully. Come on, guys. We still haven't found Enzo and Alistair. Jin gives me a soft smile and gently pats my shoulder. I can feel my cheeks growing red, but he then sighs and joins Smile in the conversation. Okay, we have 2 more. Where did you last see Enzo again? He was just taking a nap in the grass a little bit that way. I point towards my house, the direction I walked earlier, and tripped over him. You look nervous. I'm getting a little jealous. Dimitri a fake pouting with a glint in his eye. Nothing happened. I just tripped over him this morning. You did what? It's not your fault, Melly. It's his for sleeping in the middle of the park. Hey, loudmouth. Hey, Enzo! Enzo glares at us from under a nearby tree. He huffs, blowing some stray bangs out of his eyes. This is a public park, you know. Maybe try keeping it down? Oh, his look is so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. Oh my god. Indeed. Maybe you shouldn't be sleeping here then. Enzo, we were looking all over for you. Well, not all over. Enzo groans, grumbling, and his eyes finally fall on me. You're the girl from this morning. Crap, he looks pissed. Maybe take it easy on Melly. Yeah, she's here to help us all out, so play nice. Play nice, okay, sure. There's a few seconds of silence before I realize Enzo has no intentions of coming with us. Enzo, you should probably come with us. You're sounding awfully familiar with me. Oops. One of us told this stranger about me. No, we didn't tell her anything, but she knows us and knows us how to help us. I can see that Enzo isn't really buying it, but his interest is piqued. Okay, this is Enzo. He seems scary, but you know everything about him. I take a deep breath and face him with my hands on my hips. Look, Enzo, if you want to just lay here in the grass, that's fine. But don't come crying to me later when you don't have a place to sleep tonight. His face is only inches from mine as he glares down at me. I like this. Ooh. I take everything I've got to return his glare. After a few tense moments, Enzo sighs and averts his gaze. This better not be some trick or something. You'll thank me later. He crosses his arms and rolls his eyes. Yes, only 1 more to go. You could stand to tone down the excitement a little, Milo. No one pays any attention to as Enzo falls to the back of the group looking sullen. One more. Yay. I lead the guys to the street crossing. I spotted Alistair this morning. So where did you see Alistair? He wasn't there. My eyes fell on the bookstore. I'd seen the guy I know was Alistair darted into. Why? It's not like he could buy anything without any money. Well, he probably didn't notice right away. Guys, Jane cuts off and points at the bus stop across the street. Oh! Alistair is sitting on the bus stop bench with his elbows on his knees. I check for cards quickly before jogging across the street towards the bus stop. Alistair. Oh no, he's my favorite. God damn, it's always the first. Hey. Are you following me? Oh, you guys. Hey. You could sound a little happier to see us. Yep, this is my guy. He looks totally disinterested. Alistair? How do you know my name, huh? I don't really remember introducing myself. That's what I asked. I can't really explain how. Whatever. I could feel myself growing irritated as Alistair sighed and rolled his eyes. I'm just trying to help here. Help with what? He just keeps interrupting me. Look, I'm going to explain to everyone once we're somewhere private. Can't you just come with us? You're friends. Nah, I'm fine here. What the hell? I turn to other guys for help, but they shrug or don't meet my gaze like they're not too sure how to deal with Alistair's stubbornness. Come on, Melly, think. What would convince Alistair to come with us? Oh, hey, have you had anything to eat today? Almost as if on cue, Alistair's stomach growls. Okay, well you don't have any money, right? Alistair just glares at me. If I offered you a treat to treat you to lunch, would you come with us? Hey, what the hell, lady? Lunch for everyone, okay? Enzo grumbling dies away as I turn my attention back to Alistair. He glances at each of the guys as if looking for a signal. Fine. With a sigh, Alistair stands up from the bench and follows behind me as I lead everyone back to my parents' house. Wow, you really do know us. Milo leans over and speaks barely above a whisper. You talked everyone into coming with you, which isn't an easy feat for some of them. I can't tell whether Milo's odd or upset by this. His voice sounds a little bit of both. I don't know. I get off the phone with the pizza delivery place, cringing internally at the price to feed 6 grown men. Okay, the pizza should be here in about half an hour. All the guys have made themselves at home, lounging on the living room furniture and inspecting my family's belongings. Can't a guy at least get a drink around here? I'll take Aloy juice. Oh my god, just a water for me, please. Coffee? What? The type soda do you have? And I'll take whatever you're having. Guys, I'm not your waitress. You can get your own drinks. Also, Alistair! Aloy juice, really? Geez, fine. With an exaggerated sigh, Enzo resumes sulking. You got us all here now. Are you going to tell us what this is about? All the guys turn to look at me. Oh. While their gaze is on me, I suddenly realize what I had planned on saying sounds crazy. They're right. They're real guys. Well, my hand twitches nervously as I bite my lips. I'm not sure how to start. Do any of you guys know how you got here? Where you woke up this morning? What kind of question is that? Just, do you know? Enzo glares at me, then after a few seconds, his brows knit with confusion. I look around the room and sees everyone wearing a similar expression, excluding Milo. This can't be right. I can't remember. What kind of trick are you playing, lady? Enzo, Alistair, and Foss are glaring at me. Chill, Enzo. No, seriously, what the hell are you saying? Guys, maybe we should let Meli finish explaining. Enzo and Alistair grumble, but fall silent as all the guys turn their eyes back at me. Well... I take a deep breath and tighten my fingers around my phone. I know this sounds crazy, but I actually already know all of you and where you came from. I don't know much else but here. With the Atomic game open on my phone, I show them the screen. What the hell? Whoa. With a shaking finger, I flip through some of my saved images for them. Their eyes grow wider until Alistair finally snatches the phone from my hand. This is a mistake. It can't be real. I think it's real, Alistair. Don't you remember this? What the? We're all part of the same game? That's crazy! I recognize all of this, though. Me too. Do you have a better explanation? As the guys pass my phone around, I realize I've been listening to their back and forth conversation. Maybe I should give them some space? Give them some privacy. Guys, I know this is a lot. I'll give you some time to think, but if you need anything, I'll be in the room upstairs, okay? Thanks, Meli. Meli waves and Jin shoots me a smile before they turn back to their discussion. I wonder how they're doing. I can't hear them through the walls and resist the urge to leave my room and go listen. You just need time to let it sink in. Seeing the game must have been a huge shock. I'm about to plop onto my bed when I hear a sudden knock at the door. Knock, knock. Huh? Hold on one second. And when I answer the door, on the other side is... You're gonna make me choose already? Oh my god, who am I going with? Okay, you can't make me... I'm weak towards Alistair. Oh my god. I don't know who. I don't know what you're going to do. It's not gonna be Milo, I can tell you that much. Milo's cute, but he's like not #1 type for me. Dimitri isn't either. Jin is like #3. Enzo, Foster, Alistair. Enzo, Foster, Alistair. God, maybe Faust? God, I don't know. I do not know. Okay, you know what? We'll change it up. This is always the hardest decision with Otome games. Choosing your first guy. You know, everything else is like, oh, you know, what's the biggest decision? You know, what, you know, college major you're gonna do, what you're gonna have for dinner. No, man, it's choosing the same. It's your first guy. That's the biggest decision you're gonna face. It's like your mom asking, like, oh, what are you gonna do with your life? No, mom, that's not important. What's important is which guy I'm choosing first in this game. That's important. Okay, Faust was cute. So was Alistair. He tried to look so disinterested. He was so freaking tsundere. I loved it. But Foss was like, he was Foss, and the name is like catching too. Not Enzo, he's a butt. His hair is amazing, but he's a butt. And it's honestly Alistair or Foss. Oh god, I don't know who though. I don't know. You know Foss, because he's not a what? Okay, no, wait, he's 28. Okay, he's older than me, he's taller than me. Nice, nice. No obstacle is overwhelmingly ambitious when met by Mr. Foss. Daryl's dedication and hard work. He's a sensible man. Well known for his frugality, yet he spares no expense when dating on his lover. Although he loves to see his partner smile, Foss has a hard time relying on others and accept nothing less than perfection. Wait, can you not go on a single route? Oh my god, you can't. This is it? Snide, aloof, and cynical, Alistair has a hard time expressing himself, and he tries to keep a cool demeanor, even if he's caught with a genuine smile. Although he ends up lashing out in frustration, he regrets his actions once he has time to reflect. Oh shit, no, wait, this one's good. And he's older than me, great. Jin. Ooh, he's 26. How old am I? How old am I? I don't know how old I am. Fuck. But he is taller than me, reserved, friendly, and protective. Jin always puts others before himself. He finds peace and ease in the pain of those he holds dear. However, this behavior has taken its toll on him, and his heart feels heavy with the weight of his unappreciated efforts. What? No, precious baby. Enzo. Ooh, he's grumpy. Enzo's gruff and agitated way of speaking usually gives him a bad first impression. Oh, that's the voice I want to give him. Although his points were attributes his abrasive demeanor to his moody, introverted nature, he doesn't trust easily and questions his worth often. Enzo's self-esteem poses a struggle that only gets harder when he begins to fall in love. God damn it, he's younger than me and he's a little bit taller than me, but oh, poor baby. Okay, Milo. It's hard to find an optimistic like Milo. He is famous for his high spirits and uncanny ability to flatter even the most apathetic company. This optimism is always genuine, though not much of anything else is. For someone so open and carefree, his complex and secretive lifestyle is surprisingly lonely. He is maybe younger than me, but he is slightly taller than me. Dimitri. He's slightly, and we're Gemini. Oh shit. Dimitri, we're Geminis. Charming, dependable, and with a single smile that kills, Dimitri is every woman's dream come true. Struggles to find balance between his love for MC and the freedom he's always known. His indecisiveness seems to be the root of all his problems. Dimitri's heart loves a woman's touch, but he's afraid to let her keep it. Ooh. That's it. That's the end of the game? The game. What? That's it. Coming soon. Anyways, you guys, I guess that's it. No, my boys. No. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much in joining me in Love is the Game. It's a fantastic game that will never be. And even though like we're dying and I had to like decide which one I wanted to do and I'm going through all these emotional roller coasters, I totally did forget that this game is no longer available. They're not gonna make this game into a full game. You only have this demo. So if you guys want to experience this game as it is, I'll put the link below to the game. I don't want the memory of this game to die, and I just found it too late. And if I had known, anyways, you guys, I love this game. Love is a game. Love is a game. I love this game. I'm just really sad that it can be more than what it is, and maybe someday they'll pick it up again. And there's you even have the option to show MC or not. That's so cool. Okay, that is the best. Maybe one day this game will be picked up again and we'll see a version of it out, or maybe someone, I don't know, just maybe this game will be picked up again and we'll get to see the ending of all of this. And you see, they're trying to screw me over with two silver-haired boys. You can't do that and expect me to be, like, able to choose. But I totally went with Faust, not gonna lie. I was choosing Faust, that was my boy. But, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. It's a lot longer. I just put it in one whole part. I didn't want to put, like, small parts, especially since it's a demo and I'm trying to work a new way of how I'm gonna be releasing my games. So I hope this longer version, even though it's longer, is as good as it, you guys enjoy it as well. as shorter parts. I like enjoy the longer format, because now instead of like having to click on a video and watching an ad, maybe you could just watch it in one go, just one go, man, just one, no more clicking, just put it on, just listen to it for a while, and then you're done. Anyways, guys, see you in my next video, in my next live stream. Until next time, have a good one. Bye, Johnny.
Keep it live and authentic. Tell me if you can handle MeliZ, super dope and keep it groovy. If you ready, subscribe now to MeliZ Beauty.